First things first is you're gonna have them stand facing backwards, and you're gonna take a visual on the client. The reason we're doing this is we're looking for any inconsistencies in the skin, also depending on their size. So if they have eczema or anything like that, you're gonna wanna try to kind of avoid that area and not spray it directly on. And then if they have more weight here, or even on the sides, you're gonna wanna pre-spray those little areas. So say we got a much bigger area in here. Before we start spraying, you're gonna have your client lift one arm up and lean this way, like you're doing a long stretch, and you'll spray here. You'll have them do it to the other side, and you'll spray here first, and then you'll go and spray the back. So first things first, if they look like this, you're just gonna make sure the hair is off the neck, and you're gonna do an X on the back of the neck, so that way it doesn't crease. Then you're gonna start with the shoulders, and we're gonna start up here, and you wanna be this far, a good 12 inches away. So you're gonna start up here, and you're gonna go bring it down in almost a crescent moon shape. So you're gonna start by spraying above the shoulder and slightly move it downwards. You're gonna do the whole back. Making big noises. Then you're gonna start with the butt cheeks. So you're gonna bend down. You're gonna ask them to bend slightly forward, depending on the size of their butts. And you're gonna do the smiley lines. So you're gonna take your gun and turn it to the side and just do a smile. Then you're gonna go over the butt the same way you did the shoulders. Then you're gonna go in with the legs. And I always start with this inner thigh piece here as they're still pushing their butt out. So you get a nice little piece in, and you're just gonna bring it to the knee. You're gonna go all the way across the thigh, the other one, kind of overlapping each set. You're gonna not spray the back of the knee, you're just gonna let it hit the back of the knee. So then we're gonna go with the calf, and you're gonna do a couple lines down. Go ahead and turn to your side for me. Doesn't matter which side. Go ahead and pop your shoulder arm upwards, and then we're gonna start, because we're already on our knees or crouched down, we're gonna start with the leg, and you're gonna do the same thing, starting upwards, pulling down to the knee. Take about 3 to 6 depending on the size of the thigh. Then you're gonna do the calf. Now we're gonna come up, and you're gonna spray the side of the body. So we're gonna keep our arm up, and with our gun facing upwards, we're gonna start here, and we're gonna spray down to meet our other spray marks all the way around, to the front, and then you're just gonna go pop, pop, in the armpit. Now we're gonna pull an arm outwards like this. Go ahead and look that direction. Have them face all the way out. You're gonna pull the gun up here, and just pull it down to the elbow. And take about 3, go over the top. Then we're gonna flip the arm like this. And we're gonna go on the inside. Go like this for me. And you're gonna do the back the same way. And at this point, you're gonna making sure there's no missed spots. Put your arm up like this, and then pull it up just a tad bit more like that. And now you're gonna go in with this spot right here. And here, go ahead and put your arm out like this, and straight out, and crook your wrist like that. It's important to have the wrist bent. So then you're gonna do an X over the hand, or the wrist, I should say. Now go ahead and face me. Now we're gonna do the same thing that we started with the back. We're gonna start with the neck, and you're gonna do a nice big X. Starting here, and we're gonna cross it over the collarbones. Then we're gonna take it and go over the shoulders again, and bring it to the boobs. Now, if they have a bigger chest, you're gonna want to spray underneath the boobs first. Go ahead and lift your arms all the way up, and that will lift them, and that should lift them enough to go under. If not, ask them to hold it because you do not want the W. After they've done that, take your hose. You want to give it a nice dry before they let their arms down. Go ahead and relax your arms. Make sure you keep your arms outward. Now we're gonna go, you spray the boobies. And then you're gonna do in with the stomach, same way. Go down. If they're not wearing underwear, this is where you would get the genitals, but you're not spraying the genitals, you're just letting it hit like you did on the back of the knee. Now we're gonna go on with the front. Same to the knee. You're doing that same motion over and over again. Calves. Now go ahead and point your foot outwards like this. And you're gonna make sure that inner thigh is completely blended from the two. Now we'll do the same thing to the other side. I'm losing my hose. And we'll go in. And stand foot normal. Like that. Go ahead and bend your knees for me. And again, you're going to do a giant X over both knees with them bent. If they have more wrinkles, older, have more weight, the more you have them bent. Okay, go ahead and stand normal. Then you're going to go in, turn to the other side. We're going to do this side the same way we did the other side since we're already crouched down. And start on the side. Go in. And we're going to go up again. Start in here. Pop, pop in the armpit, arm outwards. Look that way for me. You're going to go over and down like a T. Go like this way, like a scarecrow. I'm going to do the back of the arm and the back of the elbow. Again, don't spray the elbow directly. We're just letting it fall onto these areas. Put your arm up. Go ahead and lift it just a little bit. You're going to go under. Yeah. This is a good part to really make sure you got the whole arm. So you can have them do any kind of motion to kind of see as long as it's not touching their skin. Go ahead and face me. Now, if they're doing their face, you're going to have them close their eyes and take a light breath in and hold. And if you're doing a light version on the face, you can still breathe. If you're doing a light version on the face, you're just going to do a nice little X on the top. If they want more, you're going to go in and do about 3 to 4 tracks down. Go ahead and put your chin up for me. Now we're going to do an X underneath the chin as well. And just really blend that in, and you're really going to want to take that hose in and give it a nice good drying so that you don't get any creases in that neck. That is a high area where you will be able to tell if they got a spray tan if you don't let them dry first. Then you're going to take your hands out like this, and I like to have them keep their neck up just slightly while I'm doing this. And you're going to do an X over each hand. Claw them out even more. Over the front. And you want these areas to be further away than the rest of the body. Go ahead and turn like this for me. And you're going to go down both sides of the thumbs, and that also gets all the inner portions of the fingers. And you're going to do the same things. Oops, we're going to do the outside of the hands. And we're going to go down the same way, and that gets all of the little pieces of the finger. Now with the feet, if they have more ankles, go ahead and have them point forward. Any kind of wrinkles, you can just have them point forward and do an X over the ankle and then over the foot. Do the same thing to the other one. And that was your whole spray tan. And then
if they want to be darker, just do it again.
Yep. Then dry completely. You want to make sure you get in there and you want that thing to be dry. So you want it to look matte and not shiny. And then you go in with your baby powder onto a brush, powder it up, and you're going to put it under the neck, the inside of the elbow, the wrist, arms up, inside the armpits, under the breast, inner thigh. Go ahead and turn for me. I'm gonna do the back of the neck, back of the armpits, sides, anywhere that creases, bottom of the butts, and behind the knee. And you can even spray the feet or put baby powder on the feet and the hands depending on the shoes they're wearing. 10 minutes.
Nice.